everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to Phoenix Point. This will be episode 4 and it's time to go on another scavenging mission. So let's begin. We don't need to do everything. We have slightly reduced stamina because, well, we did some scanning before, but nothing that worries me overly much. Let's deploy. So the realistic event. Alright, ready for action. Alright, so right off the bat we see this mist sentinel growing through the roof. 2 crates way in the back. One pretty close by, another one on the right hand side. We have an exit over here, another one over there. We probably won't be able to take all of the resources again, so we might want to ignore these 2. Go for the low-hanging fruit, which is this one. There's another one over here, it seems. Yeah, cool. That one's that's already 4. 5, and we have 5 troops, so that works out just about perfectly. Now we do have access to this mist sentinel that we can shoot, and I think that is exactly what we're going to do before it can do too much. Now it knows we're here, it's going to prepare. Are we in range to actually do a pistol shot? Actually, that's not too bad. But I miss. Alright. Now the benefit, of course, is that we will be able to shoot that thing from many angles here. Let's see. Let's see how Lonely Boss does with his new helmet. Well, it's a slight increase, but nice. Alright, so I cannot move and still shoot, so we might as well just take that shot. Does get off 1 hit, which is nice. Whereas, let's see. Where is Nim? Oh, actually, we just had Nimster.
Ready.
Nimster, let's see what you can do. Well, it doesn't really matter, we can only shoot 1 time after we move, so I might as well move over to the left flank here. Look at that. Perfect accuracy. We will be able to take it out on the next turn before it spawns any mist, and we might as well do that now with Kugma.
Let's blast them.
There we go. That's a little bit of line of sight denied to the aliens.
On my way.
He's going to open our first crate. Alright, we have tech. Taken. Materials, nice. Medkits, so far we haven't had to use it, and it seems something that we find quite a bit. We have one of these hand cannon magazines already. And already, of course, we are also over encumbered, so we are going to ignore the rest in this crate and start moving forward. Now we have Duran over here. It's going to go for a bit of a run.
Target located.
Alright, so we see an alien. He doesn't have a shield or a machine gun and not enough AP to get all the way over here if we stand right where we are. So we're going to just wait for him to get close. Alright, got a Trident Strangler, another melee only guy. That shouldn't be too complex to deal with. Another Arfron, or was that the one we already saw? Seems like that's the one we already saw. Yes, indeed. Alright. So what about this? Can we get an angle on that guy? Doesn't seem like it. With the pistol we would still be able to shoot from over there, but...
Like the wind.
Let's move the sniper forward a little bit. Yeah, it gets a bit of line of sight, but we can't do much. We can overwatch this angle.
Proceeding.
We can move Black Tiger forward, and he gets an angle on an Arfram Brute in the back. Now this guy should have a shield. Yes, indeed he does. Let's take that shot towards his rear. And we hit both of his arms just a little bit. And we see another... Ooh, Mindfragger. Those things suck. You do not want them to get close. Okay, let's move Kug forward just a little bit. And he is going to overwatch that angle. Now we have Lonely Bus. We might attempt to jump again, actually. Doesn't seem any place that is really nice for us to jump to, but maybe if we do a step forward like this, maybe we can get onto the tower. Actually, we can get all the way up there. I like it. I want it just to get those will points back, and also I'd like to get some more line of sight from up in the tower. This guy is going to move back, and I guess he's just going to serve as a backup in case enemies get too close, but he's not going to aggressively move forward. As for Nimster, he cannot take a shot anymore, so that is it for our turn. Reinforcements are coming in. The Strangler is moving forward. Well, we get an overwatch on him. That is really, really good. Now he has a healing arm thingy. Now, hopefully the Mindfragger isn't close enough. No, okay. And this Brute is half dead. He's going to try to go for the rush. Probably he's going to deploy a shield. Yeah. Not sure how many AP they actually need to still be able to do that, because they seem to be able to do it all the time. Alright, so now things are getting a little bit interesting. We can try to hit this guy on the head.
Operative on the move.
And I think we should. Bash or strike? Yeah, no, strike seems the way to go. This is with the butt end of the weapon, I guess. Whereas strike is a dedicated melee attack, which this guy is, so... Boom! Nice. Alright. So we don't see any ranged guys yet. We're going to try to get rid of some of these guys over here. He has his legs exposed. We can bypass the shield quite nicely. As for our sniper, Durag can get a shot on the recently arrived guy in the back there. Takes out the head. Very, very nice. And then he's going to move forward just a little bit. Now as for this guy, he's going to step forward, and Lonely Bus over here is going to yeah, take a shot. Maybe we'll blow up the cover, but not quite. Nimster, it's up to you. Alright, so we might be able to get a slightly better angle. Actually, this is Kug. And Nimster is still there. He doesn't get an angle yet. Alright, so maybe Kug here can get a better angle on the Mindfragger. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we hit the torso, he's bleeding, but that is not going to be enough. What we can do with Nimster, actually though, I'm going to move him closer. He's going to overwatch this angle. As soon as that thing moves, we're going to get a shot of the Mindfragger as he gets exposed. And that definitely should be a kill. And indeed, Nimster gets us what we need to get. That is great. Alright, so now we can see quite far into the distance. We know there's not going to be anything there. We're going to take a run. That guy is already carrying as much as he can. Our sniper, I'd also like him to move forward, get close to the exit, but on an overwatch position where he can help us out. As for this guy, Lonely Bus is going to jump down. Open up that crate. We'll take the materials. Sabos of Anu magazine. No, that's it for now then. It's easier for these guys to hit from up top, actually, because it's easier to get a good angle. Let's see, this guy. Right, actually, killer over here, Mr. Riker, can go towards this crate and get some materials from there. We'll take an assault rifle magazine, because why not? And also, ooh, a sniper rifle magazine, that is nice. And this guy isn't encumbered by fire, so he can take a bit more stuff. As for Kug, he's going to get that crate, I think.
I'm going in.
He needs to get closer anyway than Nimster. So Nimster might be better served on Overwatch. So you can get that crate next to our extraction. More enemies show up. Gunner! Alright, seems like we're going to get some incoming fire, but our sniper has a decent-ish angle. Ugh. Okay, not great, but it does mean that now we have to find cover. Alright, let's get Black Tiger forward a little bit. He gets an angle. Not great, but maybe we'll hit the leg. Oh, wow.
No escaping the Phoenix.
Alright. Alright, so his leg is fucked up. He has 10 HP left, and he's going to be bleeding 10 HP by next turn. So that guy is dead. That is nice. Alright, so then this guy actually gets to run forward. Lonely bus. Yeah, I can move a little bit closer towards here. He's going to end this turn. Riker can move forward just a little bit. He's close enough to the exit anyway, but from there he should be able to help us out a little bit in terms of protection. Now anyway, we might as well try to get some experience for this kill with Nimster. See if we can power him up a little bit. Yes.
Is this really the best they can do?
He's dead. Alright, how do we get up there? Around the back. We might not have enough AP left to take things from the box. And I'm actually pretty sure that we won't be. Nope. Alright, so next turn. Yeah, I might as well draw out some Overwatch, because why not? Some protection in case aliens show up. Going to end right there. Nimster's going to overwatch that area. No aliens show up. So this guy is going to grab the materials as well as the tech. The pistol ammo, not really too excited about. So we're going to leave that for what it is. And then everyone is going to fall back. And then everyone will be able to get out on the next turn. Actually, you can get out. Or you can grab this stuff. And it's a lot of stuff, but doesn't really matter because now we can just grab everything that we can. And then it's going to evacuate anyway.
Let's go.
And Duran can move forward. He's going to take that last ammo and then he's going to evacuate. Nimster we're going to keep around a little bit because he's a good guy who likes to protect our backs. And then everyone is going to get out.
Here comes the Phoenix.
On my way. Advancing.
I'll be right there.
Alright, there we go. So we could have gotten a little bit more, because I feel this wasn't too difficult, but greed is never good. Alright, so we cleared the site. We got 400 science or tech. That is really good. And 400 materials. Got some magazines, a med pack. That is very, very nice. Alright, at this point we have a guy who can level up again. And he can get return fire. That is nice. Shoot back at an enemy when it attacks, provided the soldier is using a direct fire projectile weapon with a proficiency and the enemy is within half perception range. Yes, indeed, we will get that to get some free damage done. And also we are going to invest a bit in speed, because I like these guys to be able to move around. Now we get Mindfragger autopsies. We can ignore the Phoenixpedia for right now. We can go ahead, move up a little bit. Oh.
If you are receiving this message, then respond on the secure channel I have provided. It is essential that the information I am about to give you is kept confidential. My name is not important now, but I am known among the pure as Subject 24, the 24th volunteer in a program set up by Tobias West that gave us hope. We had a solution. A solution! A secret program that would fix the world. And in the final moment, he backed down. Nothing prepared me for his treachery, his selfish cowardice. His attempts to erase us have failed. It was known as Project Purity. One man's dream of replacing every inch of human flesh with neurally controlled prosthetics. When I volunteered for the project, I had nothing left. My entire family had succumbed to the Pandora virus. I watched my wife through bulletproof glass as she slowly turned into an abomination. Abominations! They're everywhere, waiting, watching. I had nothing left to lose. Along with many other brave men and women, I put myself forwards. A lot was sacrificed. He pushed us to the limit. Dozens of us died or were left crippled. And we came close to success. The Juggernaut Warrior was the final design. More than a soldier, more than a human, with titanium skin impervious to infection, perfectly pure. Pure as a smile in winter, as a human should be. There were problems. Total encapsulation created some. Mental instability, hallucinations, and dreams. Not everyone could take it, but there was no shortage of volunteers to take the program forwards. And then Tobias West, the coward, the traitor, the small-minded charlatan, pulled the plug. Terrified of what he couldn't understand, the great leader ordered everyone involved with the project killed. Killed! Maybe he thought if he buried us, he'd bury the truth of his shame along with us. His shame! But we fought back. I and several others managed to escape. For years we remained silent, hiding, running, waiting for the right moment. The right moment. And that moment has come. Facing a losing battle against the Pandora virus, the weak-minded West has reactivated the old Project Purity facilities, and that makes him vulnerable. Phoenix, I am offering you an exchange. I know the location of the facility and how to get in. You have the firepower. The power! Hailstorms of fire and acid. Raid the lab and share the tech with us. All this time in hiding has left us damaged and in need of urgent repairs. If you succeed, we will both gain. Humanity will gain. We are the pure. The pure! We are the future. Help us, Phoenix. Help our species.
Wow. Yeah, a humble request. This guy is basically a robot and he wants us to raid Tobias West's facilities. It's likely to worsen our relations with New Jericho, but New Jericho actually is not around us. They're also not going to be friendly with our very close neighbors. So I feel that if we help the disciples of Anu along with these guys, we should be in a pretty good defensive situation. So we will agree to help. And now we have an area. Let's see. We're receiving a transmission from an unidentified source. The transmission is from someone identifying himself as Subject 24. While details are lacking, Subject 24 claims to be contacting us with a warning and a promise of mutual benefits. All attempts to pinpoint the location of the transmission's origins have been unsuccessful.
This New Jericho neural tech we've been hearing about. It sounds like a pretty cool technology, really, but has anyone thought about how easily it could be abused by, I don't know, an autocratic leader with delusions of grandeur?
Alright, so we have a multiple choice thing here. It's a worrying possibility. Of course, New Jericho isn't going to like that. This is something that New Jericho would like, other people less so. Just a weak attempt to fix a deeper problem with human biology. No comments.
I urge everyone to spend some time thinking about how the technologies we're developing should be applied. It's not the tech itself that's the problem. It's what we do with it.
Right, so these guys like each other a little bit less as well. Now, actually, in between missions, exploration site. All right, let me give this a. In between seasons, actually, I've been playing this a little bit by myself in the past, and I went up against the Pure in some of these missions, and the Pure are really tough as hell. Let's see, the Manticore one has landed at an unmarked and abandoned research base. Looks like this location was established in the last decade or so. The security fences are wrecked and the living areas have been picked clean, but there is a laboratory that appears to have been left alone. Inside, in addition to the regular equipment one might expect in a lab, there is an extremely large nitrogen freezer containing a complete Arthron, its head neatly cut open. The brain has been removed and hooked up to a makeshift device that resembles the offspring of a microwave oven and a satellite dish. It looks damaged. Yeah, we have a lot of tech. We might as well do this, see what we get. Research plus 50. Wow. Our operatives have fixed the device. Probably. It's still not entirely clear what it does. Whoever built it was either a genius or a lunatic. Possibly both. We now have access to many terabytes of fascinatingly incomprehensible data. Alright. Alright, so this is a New Jericho base. So actually, maybe if we explore that one. Alright, so the Arthron autopsy is done. 25% arthropod, 15% human, 60% unknown. Function combat. Subhuman intelligence allows use of melded weapons. The madness of Alexander Danshev. While analyzing the Arthron exoskeleton biochemistry, we recovered the notes of Alexander Danshev, a Phoenix scientist who became obsessed with bioengineering an armored suit made from Arthron-derived chitin. He constantly referred to the revelations that came from his dreams, and he began to alienate his colleagues with his weird behavior. Randolph Symes eventually banned him from this line of research. Unfortunately, his madness consumed him, and he fled Phoenix Point with valuable lab equipment. Danshev's files contain encrypted plans for an expedition to a Pandoran mutation center, located through his dreams. Alright. Catacombs of Despair. Managed to find another location. As for research, we need to start up a new one. So we have Tritons, Mindfragger, Poison Worm, Mist Sentinels, Shotgun Technology. Not sure if I want to see that one. This one will lead to yet another mission. We can do the Mist Sentinels. Damage inflicted on Mist Sentinels is increased by 15%. So that's also nice. Once we finish that, that's going to be a little bit better for us. Oh, what is that? That looks really cool. And a bit worrying. Oh. Ouch. Mount Egg. Earlier today, a meteor has crashed into Earth, causing great damage and widespread panic. The landing has left a giant, peculiarly shaped mass of celestial rock towering above the surrounding mountain range. Initial probing of its properties does not match any records in our geological database. Scientists, religious leaders, and politicians from across the globe have been taking turns speculating and arguing over the nature of this alien object nicknamed Mount Egg. Okay. Interesting. Let's explore this. This might be another New Jericho base, so I'm just trying to probe. Oh, nope. Wow. We are really deep into Disciples of Anu territory. Lost expedition, exploration sites. Our operatives have discovered the broken remains of an experimental Synedrian mobile lab. Apparently, the vehicle suffered a containment failure. There are no signs of the crew, but some of the equipment could be salvaged. Salvage equipment without informing Synedrion, take everything useful, then inform Synedrion or inform Synedrion regarding our discovery and give them the equipment. I haven't seen any Synedrion stuff either. Let's get it. 300 tack. Very nice. Then we have tons of the stuff. Alright. Let's move over here, I guess, because why not? One of these has got to be a new Phoenix base as well. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, we have another infection over here. In Indonesia? Or this is Indonesia, right? And Thailand or something, Taiwan. What is this? Catacombs of Despair. We can reach that? Really? Well, maybe through these other points, I guess, but... Right, Mist Sentinels research is done. Pandoran Evolution, Mindfragger. Well, let's do the Triton one. We've encountered a fair number of them. Cold Dead Hands. Manticore 1 has flown over an abandoned village. Our operatives have sat down near an old church. The graves have been disturbed. It's almost as if someone dug up all the bodies or they came alive and ripped their way out of the ground. But that doesn't happen, does it? Search it. On further investigation, it turns out the bodies were dug up as a part of some forgotten experiment. One of the houses in the village has been converted into a lab and is full of human body parts fitted with cybernetic enhancements preserved in some kind of embalming fluid. At least we know that the Pandora virus hasn't started animating the dead. So we got some food, some materials. That is good. Let's explore this one. We're going to keep going until... wow. Until we find combat or something, I guess. Let's explore this one. Oh god. That is a lot of Disciples of Anu territory. And this should be another one, because I just saw... Nineveh. Alright. This one should be a little bit more challenging than the last one, I think. Do we have time to finish this one, though? Number 1 fan. At Marad, our operatives are received warmly. It would appear that the local Skyophylax, or Keeper of the Vessels, is a great admirer of the Phoenix Project. I used to read all the conspiracy sites when there was an internet, he says. Everyone else thought the Phoenix Project was evil or just a myth, but I always hoped it was real because an international science organization that fights aliens would just be so awesome. I mean, such a thing would be like a blessing from the dead god. Although he's not allowed to show our operatives the hallowed machines themselves, he takes the opportunity to share his insights and some of the devices he has built. Thank you. Tech and research. Oh, it's nothing, he says. I hope one day the Phoenix Project and the Disciples will be as one. Then we can work on all this cool stuff together. Oh, excuse me, I mean we shall work on the hallowed machines in unison. It's not a true believer. Oh, we can get some more people here as well. Corey Wildcard Perez. Oh, this guy comes with a shotgun. Some body armor. Interesting. There's another guy over here. Linda Palur Peruslik. Another shotgunner. The shotguns are actually quite powerful, but I think we need to move over here, and then that's going to be the end of this episode. So please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. Hold on just a second. Function: sufficient intelligence to use a variety of human weapons in sniper or assault roles, plus various stealth capabilities. Offensive mutations: good night vision and perception. Primary arms: dexterous enough for using rifles or handguns. Secondary arms with close combat capability: paralyzing and piercing. Defensive mutations: mist emission, chameleon-like evasion in response to attack, rapid regeneration. The agile variant has high jump capability. The weakness, however, the Triton's thick skin provides less protection than the Arfron's chitin plating. Alright, so we need to select new research, but that is going to be the last thing we do today. Mind fraggers. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.